Hey guys, this is Rich Vision. I wanted to talk to you guys about this EP. That means a lot to me only because this is a deep topic on mental abuse, and I want other people who are feeling like victims or have become victimized from prior circumstances or circumstances of the present moment. I just want to hold space for you, and I want to just honor you with this music that's meant to serve you, and I truly want to inspire and empower you because there's been moments when I needed to be empowered, and I honestly felt like giving up multiple times in my career, but also just in general. This situation didn't really do good for me. Um, Dealing with someone who I regarded as a mentor and feeling discarded, and then feeling that you know I had no one to confide in, to be honest. And um I had to remind myself, and I had other people who had to remind me, because I needed a lot of reminding of my self worth. And I would watch videos and motivation, affirmations I would recite to myself on a daily basis. I mean, also there's been times I struggled even writing about this situation because I don't know. I just felt like who would it serve? Why does it matter? And it's like, well, this is a story that a lot of people shy away from, and they never really speak up about because they fear. Um, there's a lot of fear around speaking about these deeper subjects because sometimes either people might not believe them, or they think like people are just doing it for attention. It's like, no, it's not for attention, it's not for appraisal or anything like that. What it is being real with yourself, and being um, the best version of you. And the best version of you cannot show up if you are going through mental abuse behind the scenes. You know what I mean? Like, you wear a smile on your face, but deep down inside you're empty because you feel like you're unworthy, or someone's convinced you that you are unworthy when you are. That's was a struggle of mine. And I want this project to be something that speaks to you, and speaks to all of us, even myself included. Like, we go through mental abuse, and we don't feel valued. We feel discarded. We feel unworthiness. We feel like we're not enough. We feel like giving up. But I say that let's shift the narrative until I'm not enough, till I am enough, till I am enough, and I am enough, and I am worthy, and I'm worthy of being here because my calling is to be able to speak to this group of people that I want to serve. And I mean that wholeheartedly because when I first started this, before I started this project, um, on this mental abuse topic, I shied away from it. I try to, tuck on the rug. I tried to hide it in the closet, because I just felt like maybe people wouldn't believe me, or people would just think that, oh, he wants, someone to throw a pity party for him, and that's not the case. I wanted to use my platform as a testimony because I'm thankful that I was on the other side of it, but I was honestly 2 seconds from not being here, because of it. And because I am here to speak about it, I need to be able to use my voice to help other people. Like, I feel like in my heart, like, that was my priority, and that was God telling me, like, you need to use your story to help other people. Like, you can't just go through this situation that you never been through before and not help other people who, who are struggling with the same issues. And I'm just like, So I brought a lot of conviction in my heart, and didn't wanna um I didn't wanna be someone who had a message and not be able to use it, to heal other people. And that's honest truth. And I want to be able to give back with my music, and that's always been my mission. Even though there's been times where I strayed away from it, but I think knowing that the power that music has on people, and being able to tell a story through music, I think is so healing. And I wanted my music to be something that will provide value for people who are still struggling with these demons, because it's not easy to deal with them. And by me being on the other side of it, I would hope that it will inspire you to do the same. And I mean that very wholeheartedly. You're here for a purpose, you have a reason to be here. Don't allow anyone to make you feel less than, make you feel unworthy, because I know in my heart and that you are worthy, and I'm so happy to say that, because like I feel so empowered to be able to just shift the narrative, something that was so negative, and I turned it into something positive. Because at the end of the day, what I learned through mental abuse was I learned how to love myself in a way that I never did before. I mean, yes, there's been times when I had self-sabotaging behaviors, but I think for the most part, like I'm learning to like love myself and treat myself a little bit more better than before, and develop a a stronger sense of self. And that's the biggest thing I've learned from this mental abuse situation is, yeah, I need to learn how to love myself and see myself as worthy, and stop giving power to other people, because I have power, and it was just hidden deep within, and I didn't really know that, because I was letting the voices in my head and other people's limiting beliefs get I was getting the brunt of that, of those limiting beliefs, and I started to impose them on myself. And now I just feel like this big shift and energy, and it feels so good. Like I feel liberated, because I see light now. When I was in a dark place, in fetal position in my room, and wondering why I was here. So yeah, to be able to shift the narrative, it's been very empowering, very encouraging. So I encourage you to continue to stay in there, hang in there, seek help if you need help. I've gotten therapy for a couple months, even before this mental abuse, and um, even though I stopped, it's good to always have people to hold the space for you, and I'm thankful I had people in my corner who, when I was going through the situation, especially one person in particular, who she was basically holding space for me a lot, and teaching me a lot that I didn't know about mental abuse, like the ins and out, and all the different symptoms, all the characteristics of someone who's a narcissist, and some of the techniques that they do to manipulate people. And I'm just like, oh wow. And I started putting two and two together, and I'm like, oh wow, I really was going through this, and I didn't even see the signs. So it's good to have people who go through a